Shields up, Ironbreakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter World, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another one of my mixed sets. So today's set is going to be around the Long Sword, and I know that I haven't really done a mixed set around Long Swords before. That is because Long Sword isn't really my personal weapon of choice. I mean, I enjoy whipping it out every now and then, slashing up a couple of monsters. I think it's a fantastic weapon. It just doesn't appeal to me as much as some of the other choices that we have in Monster Hunter World, and that's the reason why I hadn't gotten around to doing one. Now, the name of this particular mix set is going to be Muramasa. It is a reference to a video game that I really enjoyed a long time ago that also involved samurai swords and demons and stuff like that, and I wanted the build to have a bit of a demon influence to it because the Nergigante helm is very much a demonic looking helm, and therefore I wanted to have that in the name. However, having said that, you guys will notice that I am using the overlay armor on this particular video. I wanted to do a little bit more of a cinematic edit. Whether or not that is going to be something that works out, we will see once I actually edit the video, but I wanted to have the video look a little bit different. The set itself does not look all that great when you put it all together, so that's another reason that you might want to consider using the layered armor. But let us begin, shall we? So, first things first, what weapon am I using in this set? Now, the weapon that I'm using is the Divine Slasher, which is still one of the best long swords in the game, in my personal opinion. You got a hell of a lot of attack. You can reach white sharpness, which we do with this particular set, and you still have a tier 3 decoration slot, which also allows you to go for Elementalist because the element is hidden. So this is just a very, very powerful weapon for Elementalist playstyle. Now, having said that, you can use other long swords with this particular set. It is very much weapon independent. Like, you might want to tweak a couple of things around because I am using a handicraft charm in order to get this weapon to white sharpness, so you might want to add more handicraft if you need it for different long swords. That's going to be completely up to you. Anyways, I use Divine Slasher, and the augmentation is health regen so that I don't have to worry too much about healing all the time and stuff like that. I just really like health regen. You guys know this by now. You don't have to use health regen. It is not mandatory, so the augmentation is completely up to you. Now, if I wasn't using health regen, most likely I would increase the attack. So that would be my personal choice. Now, let's get started with the actual gear. We got Nergigante Helm Alpha. You guys know that I really like Nergigante's helm because it's got that 2 maximum might whenever a build is not too stamina intensive. Those really increase your affinity. On top of that, it also brings an additional attack boost, which is going to make this build very easy for just about anyone to make because it's not going to require additional attack gems or a lot of rare gems, basically. It does have one rare gem, so hopefully you guys will have that one, but we will see. Anyways, Nergigante Helm Alpha, then we got Kulftaroth's Ire Beta. Now, this has become one of my go-to armors whenever I need critical boost because it's just super solid. It's got hella tiers in terms of decorations, and it still brings the additional utility of stun resistance level 2, so it's just a very good armor piece all around. As a matter of fact, the Kulftaroth's armor in general is just super solid. Then we got the Kaiser Van Brace's Beta because we're going to naturally want maximum weakness exploit. And we're not going to get the Alpha because we're going to be getting the remaining weakness exploit points somewhere else. Then we got Nergigante Coil Beta bringing in an additional 2 attack boost, which will be taken all the way up to 4. And then we got Dante's Leather Boots, which will bring in the weakness exploit level 2, therefore maxing out our weakness exploit. And Dante's Boots is also one of the reasons why this set does not look all that great. It looks like you skipped leg day, basically. But anyways, wrapping things up, we have the Handicraft Charm, which is going to be bringing our Divine Slasher into white sharpness territory. Looking at the decorations, on the Divine Slasher, I'm going to put an Elementalist Jewel, so pretty much the remainder of the set is going to be static, so you can put whatever longsword you want in there because the Elementalist Jewel will be on the Divine Slasher itself, which is going to naturally increase the amount of damage that our Divine Slasher is going to do without having an element activated. Then, We got on the Nergigante Helm Alpha, I put an additional attack jewel. Now this is everyone gets a free attack jewel, so this is not a hard jewel to get. Then on the Kulftaroth's Iron Beta, we do have a critical jewel, and that one is a little bit rarer. I do have a ton of them, to be completely honest. I think I have like 9 of them or something, which I know is pretty rare, but then again, I'm still missing a capacity boost jewel, so it's the desire sensor, you guys. That's the way it works. Anyways, then we also put an expert jewel on there because we want to increase our affinity as much as possible. Then on the Kaiser Vambrace's beta, we put in a mighty jewel 2, which is going to bring our maximum might to the maximum level. And then on Nergigante Coil beta, we put in a sharp jewel. This is another one of those really rare jewels, and I know, but you kind of need a sharp jewel in order to take advantage of the white sharpness. Now, if you don't have a sharp jewel, the other thing that you might consider is just getting rid of the Handicraft Charm 3 and put an attack charm in there and just have a little bit more attack and not reach white sharpness. White sharpness is still better, but if you don't have the sharp jewel, you're not going to be able to retain white sharpness for that long, so you might want to consider taking a different approach. Then we have on Dante's Leather Boots, we got 2 more expert jewels. Now, in the event that you guys don't have enough expert jewels, then you can replace some of those with grinder jewels. You're not going to have as much affinity, but you will be able to sharpen your weapon that much faster. Or you can take whatever other jewel you want, to be completely honest. If you don't have enough expert jewels, that will be fine. Looking at the finalized build, we got Attack Boost level 4, Critical Eye level 3, Weakness Exploit level 3, Handicraft level 3, Maximum Might level 3, Stun Resistant level 2, Critical Boost level 2, and I really wanted to get Critical Boost level 3, but it's just I cannot squeeze all of the points out to really get it. I would have to sacrifice something else that I really don't want to sacrifice. Then we got Protective Polish to ensure that we stay in that white sharpness for as long as we can, and Non-Elemental Boost, which you might not have in your set if you're using a different longsword. Overall, I think this build produces some pretty good numbers. I do tend to use Rocksteady Mantle whenever I use it in order to try and avoid monster roars, even though for this particular video I didn't really use that and didn't really feel like I needed it, but it is useful because you're not going to have earplugs, you're not going to have any other kind of like defensive utility. It is going to rely quite a bit on you either being able to dodge or using Foresight Slash, basically using the usual tricks that you can get on the longsword in order to survive, because it does not have that many survival skills. Now in my case I am using health regen, but you don't have to. So yeah, this is my longsword mixed set. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy these videos, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon for receiving all of the notifications and all of that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.